enjoy the show after the beep.
Hey, welcome to the show,
That's
everybody.
the end of the show.
This is the beginning of the show.
That's the end of it.
And now the show's over.
All right.
And that's the podcast.
That's the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's a fun bit. I'm not pressing buttons on my phone. Here we go. Turn that up.
For those of you out there who don't know, Kranzmeyer is coming to town.
Kranzmeyer? I love Kranzmeyer.
Everybody loves Kranzmeyer. If you don't know Kranzmeyer, he's got a pocket full of worms.
He's got that guy. He's that guy with the worms, right?
He's got worms in his pocket, and
He's got that really cool hat that sticks out.
yeah, that hat. You can't really tell what direction it's going until you're right up on it.
One time I found what's his name?
Kranzmeyer.
Kranzmeyer. I was going to hop on the subway illegally, and I saw Kranzmeyer saw him doing a little dance on the side. I saw him doing a little dance. He had that really long hat down on the ground.
It was probably his signature dance.
It was his signature dance. You've seen it. He gets one leg up in the air behind his head,
Yeah.
and he gets the other leg down around his second arm.
Of course he does.
His second one.
And if you haven't seen somebody do it, I mean, well, the Kranzmeyer is just the latest in dancing
Yeah, man.
trends.
You get your one leg up behind your head, you get your second leg behind your second arm.
Yeah, your second arm.
And you wave your nose around.
Yeah.
It's crazy how he can wave it.
Yeah, Kranzmeyer's basically the life of the party if the party was dead.
Have you seen the trick where he, dude, we were having a fucking killer party, dude, at this guy's house in San Pablo Lucas. And, dude, he did that eye trick. You see the thing where he squirts his eye out of his eye?
I've seen that.
He's got a glass eye.
No, he hasn't seen it.
And he has a glass eye. He swallows it. He blows his nose into a tissue, and out of his other eye comes his glass eye.
Yeah, and it right into the bowl he's holding. He's always holding the bowl, that Kranzmeyer. He's got a bowl full of jelly, and he shakes it around with his glass eye in there. So yeah, Kranzmeyer's coming to town. Everybody buy your tickets now. $7.95, 2 days a week. He's gonna be on the street.
2 days a week. That's a limited time to see Kranzmeyer, man. He's so cool. Dude, he did this trick. He was like, dude, check this out. I could spit a ball as far as you can see it go. And I was like, holy shit, dude. It's like, but it wasn't that impressive because we were just in some guy's backyard at a fucking cool party in Pablo San Lucas.
Yeah.
And dude, And then we were at a bonfire. Someone was smoking a joint. I didn't know. I didn't see who it was. Could have been anyone.
I saw him at a bonfire in the back of a bodega once, and he had hands on top of hands. That guy drinking 4 beers at once with all those hands.
Yeah, man. And dude, when he spat the ball, he spat into some other guy's yard, but I believe that it went as far as I could ever see anything.
I watched him light his pubes on fire.
Yeah. You did the pube trick?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, I watched him light his pubes on fire too, and then he doused it with milk.
Yeah. And it was almost expired, the milk. So this man's living near the edge. Anyway, you don't want to see Kranzmeyer more than once in a week. It's probably too much for your eyes. So just keep that in mind.
Man, Kranzmeyer, when he shows up, you must know that it's the time to party.
Now that we got that out of the way, we can talk about the real stuff.
Wolves. We're gonna talk about wolves.
We're gonna talk about wolves. This podcast is all about wolves today.
Oh, Wolfcast.
You ever look at a wolf and think about how it's wild that that's a dog, but in the past,
bigger? Yeah.
Past dog.
Dude, you know it's even crazier when you see a wolf? I saw a video of a wolf the other day who, I'm not even lying, okay?
Yeah. I didn't think you were.
Just in case anyone doesn't believe me. Need to get that out of the way.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw it. It was so fucking big, and I could tell it was so big on camera. Like it was from a car. Some guy was filming from his car. He's going, whoa, what's that? It's dark out. A wolf comes out, and it's like, dude, it's like over the hood of his car, looking at him, like his
Jesus
face,
Christ.
and it's like, what the fuck,
yeah,
dude, that's ginormous.
That's terrifying.
That is a huge ass dog thing, and they're amazing. Oh,
what's your favorite kind of scary monster?
Oh.
What's your favorite scary monster?
If it's got tentacles, don't get weird now.
Don't get weird.
Don't get weird now.
I know what all you people out there are thinking. I don't want to see any of you email chronic nonsense.
I don't even know, man. I know it exists.
gmail.com.
There's got to be.
I don't want any of you to email your handmade drawings of Dalen with some tentacles.
I mean, that'd be cool. I like tentacles.
I would, yeah.
I might get a tattoo of that. Just like the other tattoo that I did.
You with tentacles all around.
Yeah.
A tattoo of yourself.
Yeah.
Would be amazing.
No. It wouldn't. I gotta stop saying stuff like that on the show. I have an obligation to get another one, even though there is one currently on my body that isn't the one I said I'd get. But that'll happen.
Hey, you didn't say
someday.
It was the next tattoo you were going to get.
I did. I said I'd get it.
Yeah, you said you'd get it.
Yeah,
that could mean you're about to die and you'll get it.
I probably did say that it was.
You probably did.
Excuse me. I'm distracted. Do you have one of those cool hats that is upside down on accident?
No.
It's on purpose.
This is my work hat.
That's your work hat.
And it's upside down on purpose.
Nice.
Because my boss is weird.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do it.
Because what's the deal with that? You ever see people who have like stuff that's like upside down? And they're like, oh, it's a factory mistake.
Yeah. I never believe them.
Yeah, me neither. Not anymore. I'm like, I don't think so. I think they might do every now and then.
Factory knows what it's doing.
Yeah. Every now and then they'll do one upside down on purpose so they can probably.
Yeah.
So people buy it for sure.
People like buying things that are wrong. I like buying things that are wrong.
Happy Halloween season, Tim.
You have a bicycle on your titty.
On my neck. Excuse me.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Which one do you want to talk about?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Let's talk about Halloween. What's your favorite kind of monster that you ever did see?
Well, this bicycle on my chest.
You said something about tentacles.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let's answer that question first.
Okay.
Because I like that one. But that is a legit answer.
Yeah.
Like any creature that's got tentacles or something.
Yeah.
Like I like a lot of aliens. Like I like the way that the xenomorphs look.
Okay.
A lot.
Yeah.
I'm a big like I like alien looking things.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Yeah, man.
I respect that.
What do you think?
I like a dead zombie skeleton looking motherfucker.
What's that mean?
I like people that have been out of it for a minute.
That's the name of this episode is Dead Zombie Skeleton Motherfucker. No.
It's people, you know?
You like people.
Yeah, I like
when the person is the monster.
people, but it's scarier now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like Scooby-Doo? Like the
I like
what, they're
Scooby.
they're in the suit.
I like when monsters take their heads off.
Your favorite part of Scooby-Doo is when the really cool-looking monster would take it off like it was...
Yeah.
It would be moving and making facial expressions, and then it would pause for a second and look like this. And then it'd take it off as a helmet and be like, I'm your uncle!
That's the scariest
Damn
moment.
dog!
For me. I'm never more scared than when the guy is coming out of it.
I want to see a Scooby-Doo episode, because there's got to be new ones being made.
Yeah.
Where there's a creepy monster, he takes off the helmet, and he goes, "You fucking dog!"
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
No, yeah. No, I think it is. I think it's just like a skeletons and zombies and shit. I like
a
that.
skeleton?
I like a ghost. I like a skeleton. I like a zombie. I like when it's people.
Those sound like three different things, though. I feel
No,
like you
those
have
are all
to
the same
choose.
one. Well, if I gotta choose
I mean,
one,
I did
I gotta have a choice to do one.
I guess that's fair. I did say aliens, and I didn't pick any specific.
I think zombies, but I don't like zombies. Hear me out.
I challenge you to not make that joke.
Here, let me.
I challenge you, and I'll challenge myself to not do. Whenever you do the thing where you go like, "I'm not," right, and then you think of the funny thing to say that we say every time. I challenge you not to do that because we do it every time because we can't help it every time. You notice that? You know what I'm talking about right now?
Not yet, but I'm sure I will.
I'll play that sound.
No, like zombies. I don't like zombies in most zombie films and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the hordes of zombies that I find scary.
It's the one.
It's the one. You got one zombie. Mm-hmm. It's not from like a disease or something, but just like an undead motherfucker coming after you.
Some guy that was Thomas. Now Thomas is trying to eat.
A guy that is just coming for you.
Dead. You like dead things.
Yeah, I like it when stuff is dead.
So you like Corpse Bride.
Yeah, sure.
You like Jack Skelling.
I like Jack.
I wonder if the podcast can hear that.
No, the podcast can't hear.
That's crazy. Yeah. We can. We have
People
headphones
listening
on.
to the podcast might be able to hear it. No. I hate people like that. I hate people like what I am.
That ain't the truth, Tim. That ain't the truth that you hate that. I'll tell you what. Remember, oh God, don't look around. Remember when I said I was playing Spider-Man Miles Morales?
I remember that.
Yeah,
and now you're playing Breath.
How'd you know that?
Because of a thing.
You can see that?
How did I know that?
How did you know that?
You said something.
Did I say that on the last podcast?
No.
We'll give you a second.
What happened?
We'll be back after the
something
commercial
happened.
break.
Something happened, and I knew
We need
that
to
you
take a second.
You said something sometime.
I must have said
about it.
I must have said it on the last episode.
But not on the last episode. The last episode, you were talking about how you were going to still play. I think.
No way. I was talking about.
But then,
because the last episode, I know I was playing Breath of the Wild, and I stopped Miles Morales.
maybe you did say it on the last episode. I think that you said like a random thing about it, but it wasn't like a topic of conversation.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But so you're playing Breath. You're breathing.
I'm breathing.
And
I made it back to where I left off.
hell yeah.
And
So you
it's only
started
been
from
2
the
weeks.
beginning, which
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that was a long time ago.
Yeah. You know what I noticed about it? I was like, okay, I can do the same thing I did with Skyrim
Yeah.
and just like not give a fuck about
Yeah.
this extra shit that keeps happening and just beat the game. God damn it!
Right.
Beat the game so you could say you beat it and you watched it and you had a good time and loved it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I tried that
You immediately
at first,
were like,
and then I
nah.
was like, holy shit, it doesn't feel like I have enough hearts to be doing this right now. And so I was
Yeah.
like, I went back to the shrines and stuff that I skipped over. And it's like I did it all again. But I guess
Yeah.
I kind of just did it quicker because I knew what I was doing. Or,
I feel like that game. Well, yeah, that's probably true that you were able to get through the. Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like that game is it's very much set up so a lot of the shrines at the beginning are like you do it, and then the further you get in it, they're less like
you
stuff.
have enough.
You have to start looking for them if you want to find the rest of them, but you don't have to because you kind of have it. You have enough that you can get by.
Yeah,
but you need the early ones.
The game is like very. It's like, what are you, a newbie? We're gonna try and like fuck you up.
Yeah.
But then as you keep going, you have a bunch of shit that you can get by.
Right.
There's a lot of mechanics, and you can do whatever. It's so fun in that game. It's so fun.
So I think once you get a little further in, you'll probably get to a point where it's like, okay, I don't need to like seek out. Well, you might do all the ones you stumble across, but you maybe don't seek them out.
No.
Don't find them all.
Don't find me, bitch. So I've been playing that.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love that game.
So that means you've done the first of the Divine Beast.
I did the first of the Divine Beasts, and I'm like working on the second one right now.
Hell yeah!
Because that's all I've ever done. Is I got to the second one, and I remember getting to the spot where it's like, all right, time to go beat that, and I never played it. I didn't play it. I think I literally just like dropped it for like a week or two or something like that. And I was like, oh shit, how am I supposed to pick that back up? Because the combat in that game, while it's not as hard as Dark Souls, and if you're thinking right now, it's like, I know harder games, you should really consider doing anything else with your time besides thinking that.
Yeah.
Anyway, because I get self-conscious about saying when a game is hard for me, because people are like, well, I choose to not do anything and play video games forever and have an easier time with it. Well, that shit comes easier to me. Well, you know what comes easier to me? Getting married in March. Get fucked.
Yeah. I
start crying. I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
Both in the bad way, but I am talking to you in the good way, I guess. Both.
I love it when we're both in the bad way.
I thought it was hilarious.
Me too. Yeehaw! Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
Wow, Tim. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not playing Miles Morales. You know what happened?
What?
I played it for like 2 days. I played the first intro. I was like, oh, this is cool. It's different. And then I had to do a bunch of other stuff. I was like, this is cool. It's different. And then I was like, there's nothing wrong with this game. I said, that's what I was thinking. I was sitting there. I was playing. Emma was on her phone, and I was looking at the TV. I was just like, my character was just sitting there for a second. I just was kind of like looking around the room, and I was like, there's nothing wrong with this game. And I was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't think I'm going to play this game. And so I shut it off and I didn't touch it. And now I don't know if I'll play the second game because
well, you don't have to.
I definitely don't have to play the second game. I don't have to play any of them.
Yeah, it'd be all right if you didn't.
You think it's kind of like that?
Well, I think it's great. I love them both. Mm-hmm. I think you'd like them.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time,
yeah.
Oh well.
Because yeah, I played the Spider-Man game and I was kind of just like, yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
I didn't have as much fun as I previously did.
Yeah.
So that's probably in it. And I was playing it. I was like, this is gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna make me do some stuff, but then I was thinking, I don't really want to do that stuff. I don't care. So
well, then you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't do it. So I didn't. Oops.
Yeah, maybe one day you'll want to, and then that would be a good time to do it.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe you won't.
Next time
that would be a bad time to do it.
Next time I will not replay the first Spider-Man.
Don't do it.
I just won't. But who knows when that'll be?
Say?
Who's to say? Maybe 4 years. Usually it's about 4 years before I pick up a goddamn game again. But yes, I'm playing Breath of the Wild. Emma's like, God damn it.
Why is she
because
like that?
Before Skyrim, what game was I playing? You know what I mean? I didn't really play games. Yeah, I was busy, and you know what? I was getting shit done.
Yeah.
Now I started picking up games, and I was like, you know what? That felt good beating Skyrim and beating it to a point where I felt satisfied.
Beating it to a pulp.
Beating it to a punch.
Yeah.
Beating it to the punch.
Yeah. Beating it with a punch bowl.
I punched the dog.
Yeah. Why'd you say that?
I meant the game.
Okay. See,
So episode's about wolves, guys.
that's the difference between you and me is that, like, I'm not playing a game right now, and I'm also not getting shit done.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I've been there too.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit better when you're playing a game.
Yeah.
It feels better.
Right.
So why don't you pick up a game?
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I will.
That's usually not the best advice, but I also know that like when you're not getting shit done, it's like it's not that easy
You want
to just
feel
start.
like you're doing something.
Yeah. That's not the point. You're not actually saying that you care about getting the shit done.
Right.
You're saying that I want to feel joy.
Yeah. You want,
Fun fact: if you have never been depressed, it's probably not the episode for you or the show.
Have you? I don't know
I'll think about it.
where it was gonna come out.
We got our wedding invitations in the mail.
Hey, that's sick as fuck. That's
sick.
crazy.
That's sick. I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, I already did.
Why?
Are you proud?
Okay.
Yeah. How long did that take?
How long did it take for them to get
was
here?
it? How long did you guys do that yourselves?
We did it online.
Yeah.
So it was like Emma did basically all of it. I helped get information. So I gave her your address without your knowledge. You're welcome. Get
if she shows up here.
Well, I thought about it too. I was like, I don't need said
you didn't
today,
have
I was
to
like,
mail
I'm
it.
just going to bring it to him on the podcast. Because we were with her family this weekend, a bunch of them that we don't usually see. And the next time we'll see them is at the wedding. And we thought about, like, right before we went over there, because we had gotten the invitations, if we just, like, wrote it down or something and just hand it to them. But then I was like, wait a minute. No, that's just inviting it to get lost, like, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, they drop it down the sewer, or they feed it to their elephant man.
Yeah, there's that.
Their own personal elephant man.
And then I don't know what your situation is, but if there's anybody there that's not invited, then that could be awkward.
Yeah. No, there wasn't anyone there that wasn't invited. There was someone there that wasn't invited after the fact.
Oh, okay.
There was someone there who was invited and then was told they're not invited any longer.
Well, damn.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to let them know. It's valid. We'll talk about it later.
I'm sure.
It's valid. It's valid, everybody. More on that on the next episode. No, so that's happening, and now I'm getting married sooner, and it's adding up, and now I'm thinking about it getting closer. I'm like, that doesn't feel like it should be getting closer.
It does, though. It just keeps getting closer.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Man, are you excited?
For your wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
You pointing that gun at me right now?
Yeah, this gun is a very big influence, I know, but I was really hoping that you would be focused on that. The gun is just
completely
please say
unbiased.
something besides the gun.
You have to say something.
Yeah, I knew
This
if
is
I
all the
didn't have a
gun
gun, you would just
I would just
move on.
stop talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You'd shut down
See,
like you do.
that's the thing. The driving force of our podcast is you pointing a gun at me. Otherwise, I would just sit here.
You would never do it. You never get motivated to do anything on the show.
Yeah. I'd just
I
hang
have to
out.
show up and do everything.
Yeah.
He said as he doesn't do anything. I show up. I provide the someone for you to talk to for you to upload your show, Tim. You think that's gonna sound good? Or you just deleted it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. You want to play that then?
Yeah.
Super hot fire.
Oh.
Super hot fire. Super hot fire. Super hot
Everybody jump! Bounce to the beat like you're jumping in a pogo. 2,000 people on the dance floor jump.
Okay.
Violence isn't the answer. You don't wanna commit violence. Please do nice things like baking pies. Bake some pies, make pies for people. Everybody loves a fucking pie. Everybody loves a pie. Everybody loves a fucking pie. Big pies, or if you don't like pies, do some other shit, give them other stuff, buy them sweet things and maybe salty stuff, buy some chips and dip and other things like this. They could give it to them and do that instead of violence. Why would you do violence? Please don't, please put away the knife. Hey, whoa, please put that knife down. You're starting to stress me out. Please just put the knife back in the scabbard and put it in your pocket. Just get it out of here. I don't want to see that knife anymore. Everybody got a knife.
What is that? Everybody put your knives down.
Everybody's got out of here.
Put your knives down and get your hands up. Hey.
Everybody with your hands in the air.
Well, that happened.
Song is about wolves. Episode's about wolves. Okay. Yeah, Tim. So, are you excited about my wedding? I put the gun down. When you said put the knives down, I assumed you meant put the gun down too. So I put that down.
I don't know how to be excited for something that I don't know what it's gonna be like yet. I can't.
Yeah, it's fair.
Once it's like so close that I can't imagine
can't
that
bear
it's
it.
like once it's so close that it's almost
can't.
touching me.
Yeah, you can't even.
Then I am.
You can't not think about it
I
anymore.
cannot think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Once
but
it's
like
close enough
it's like too far off to be real. You know what I mean? Things don't get well
For you, yes,
yeah,
I understand.
yeah, but no, like you understand conceptually
Yes.
what I mean. Yeah,
I understand.
Obviously, we're not in the same boat right now.
I understand where I've been with weddings before, and
Yeah.
not being involved, I've definitely been like, it's like a week before, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, that's next week.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But I am excited for you.
Thank you.
And it's going to get real for me sooner than it usually does because I'm in it.
Yes.
I'm in it.
Yes. I don't know
I
how
actually had a dream about a wedding, and I think it's your fault.
Okay. Well, good. No, I mean it. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you to be my best man, probably, should I?
Oh, me?
You're like, please, no one asked me to be part of a wedding again after this.
I'm excited about it.
You were shaking your head as you said that. No one could see it,
I was
but I could
saying
see
no
it.
to what you were saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Don't roll your eyes at me. I know nobody at home could see it, but don't roll your eyes at me.
Well,
I'm very
I believe
flattered that you asked me to be your best man,
And
I'm
think-
looking for. And you also have not asked a whole lot of me
no,
either.
because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I know you're supposed to, especially because it's not like, because I know there's so many people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
There's so many people who've gotten married before, and I know they've done a lot more, a lot sooner than we have. Yeah,
It'll
I
be
guess
alright.
but I mean, you've been a part of weddings. I'm sure you could probably be like, you didn't need to do all that soon.
Yeah.
That's we're just kind of freaking out because we're like, we feel like we should be doing more, and we should.
I'm sure that I
maybe.
will feel the same way. I can't say because I don't know what all you have done, and I don't know what it should be like.
Well, we got.
But
I'll tell you, we got a photographer deposit down.
hell yeah,
We got ideas about the flowers.
hell yeah.
We got we got the invitations.
Yep, that's an important one.
Yep.
That's a very important
That's
one.
the most-
probably the most important
That's the
one.
most important one.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, because no one will come.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the dress for now.
For now, what does that mean?
She might put it on and hate it.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
We prepared for that. We're like,
Okay.
all right.
So
we could hate it later.
Was this like an ordered it kind of thing?
I don't know.
Okay. You don't know.
We're gonna
I
move
just-
on.
All right.
I think I need to move on.
Okay. We can move on.
Before I move on into the afterlife, revealing too much stuff.
Okay.
But anyway, well,
Sorry, we won't talk
we
about
won't
that.
talk about the wedding
Yeah,
anymore.
let's talk about a different thing.
Well, I'm not gonna have you
what
cut something
scares
out
you
for
the
the
most
third
about
for the third
getting
week
married?
in a row. That's in. I gotta own up to my mistakes.
What scares you the most about getting married?
What scares me the most about getting married is that people will have a good time at my wedding and not hate it.
Okay.
I don't want people to show up and be like, this is boring and we drove all the way out here for this. Let's head out of here
okay,
early.
so you're worried that it'll be boring.
Yes.
See, what you said was you were scared that people would come and not hate it.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Well, Tim, I have a problem where I can't think about the
I
things
just wanted to
said
make
before.
sure. I just wanted to make sure.
If the series of like what's it been the last 3 minutes, I've just said things without thinking about them, and it sucks. I wish I could do it differently,
that's all right.
but sometimes
all right.
you got pressure. You're on the podcast.
yeah,
Someone's gonna get upset. They're gonna sound like this.
somebody's on this podcast and they're gonna get like this.
They're gonna sound like that at me. You ever made someone make that noise before?
No, no,
That's a bad noise for someone to make, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what scares me the most. Something that we've been talking about that we're kind of afraid of is you're not going to do this. I'm not worried about you doing this. Yes, but we're worried that someone's going to see like because it's a closed bar. It's a closed bar, right? It's not an open bar. We're not the richest people on the fucking planet who can afford that.
That
shit.
bar is closed.
That bar is closed. It's not
Closed
even
for
open
business.
There's gonna be a bar there that you could have drank at if we
if
chose
stuff
to
was
open
different.
It. No,
But no, I'm with you. Yeah.
so
yeah,
people
you
have to
gotta
buy
pay
their
for
own
drinks,
drinks,
yeah.
and who knows? It might be expensive. People might not want to pay for drinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
but they'll want to drink, so they'll bring their own stuff, which has happened at weddings in her family before, and she's terrified that they'll do that and that the venue is going to get mad at us. And it's like one of those things where it's like, I get it, it's not cheap, but could you buy the alcohol there?
I've never considered bringing in outside alcohol to a wedding.
Yeah, because it's very
that's
rude.
a weird thing to do.
It's a very rude thing to do is what it is. It's
yeah, that too.
It's what are you trying to
what
are you trying to do right now?
Why do
you care about that more than this?
Yeah.
Like we have alcohol. We made sure we had alcohol, but we could have easily been like, no, that's not the most important thing about this wedding.
That's like
fun
a
fact.
Worrisome thing to do. Like,
well,
so you can't afford the alcohol and you can't stand to not have it. That's a problem.
That
maybe.
is a problem. That is a problem. Probably shouldn't, and it ruins people's weddings.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Yeah, and we're worried about certain members of the family might get too drunk and cause a scene.
Yeah,
and we're like, please don't.
Yeah,
please don't do that. Please just be a human being at a place where we're all having a good time.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I'm worried about, is that guests will behave themselves. But I also, to an extent, don't care if they're drunk. I'm not saying that.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying get drunk till you can't, till you gotta be swept off the floor.
Drink.
You know, I'm just saying, don't make a fool of yourself when you're drunk. If you can't handle your liquor like that, don't do it. Shouldn't have to tell you that. But anyway,
you'd hope.
Yeah,
but you can't.
But
hope.
I think that's just that might be the only thing, in that maybe like something happens right before that takes all of our money away, and then like all the stuff that we have to pay for right at the time, we have to ask for more help.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to do that, because fun fact, people are helping out a lot with this wedding, and it's nice. And I never thought I'd have a nice wedding. I thought I'd probably have to have a cheaper one, just because, you know, it's expensive as fuck to have a nice wedding, and it's not. But
for sure,
it's not fair that all these people get to have nice ass weddings because they come for money.
Yeah,
you know, we want to have that too, so that's what we're gonna have. It's gonna be pretty and fancy and nice.
Hell yeah!
There was an option for plated dinners.
Oh yeah,
in the package for the place, like they would have had people serve food in a menu that people ordered from.
Yeah,
and like on staff, like cooking at like the reception, which is like it's as expensive as you would think it is, like fancy like serving food, and it's like, whoa, what the hell, we're not doing that at all.
Be cheap.
And I'm not even close to like regretting that. Not paying that for that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
No, that makes sense.
You ever been to a wedding that had that?
I feel like I have. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How was it? Was it weird?
No, but
Really?
it was like, I mean, not necessary.
All the weddings I've been to, it was like afterwards, there's just like a bar of shit that you go and pick up, and you go, you know, just like anything.
I don't know that I've ever been to one where you like ordered at it, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been to one where you ordered at it. I've been to a number of weddings where it was like, with your RSVP, you say, I want, like, there's 3 options.
Yeah. And
I want this one, and then somebody brings food out.
It could be like that. I don't know.
I've been to those before.
I just saw that and I went, no, I'm not. No.
But that's not
someone's
necessary.
Got to serve a bunch. No, just make a big thing.
Make a big mess.
Make a big mess
all over the floor.
Yeah, we are gonna have a charcuterie board, which is basically a big mess of nice food.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like if someone went, "Oh shit, I spilled it,"
but
that doesn't look bad.
That's all
and
I really
served it to people.
That's pretty accurate, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I hadn't really thought about it like that, but now that you've put the thought in my head, I'll probably only think about it like that.
I'll put another one in your head.
Please do.
I'll remember to as well.
Okay, keep that in mind. But yeah, no, I feel like all you really need to do is have food there.
Yeah, you do.
Like you can. Okay, now you go get it.
If you go to a wedding without food, you basically went to a wedding without love.
Yeah, that's true.
You'd be like, no one loves each other at this wedding.
Yeah.
They even feel like eating.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do.
Best thing to do is eat.
Yeah. We have our music stuff set up. We don't know if we're going to get a DJ yet.
Yeah.
DJs are expensive. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that. Mm-hmm. And you know what?
You want to
on the one hand, you know, They should make money. They, some DJs do some cool shit, and even if they're not doing cool shit and they're just literally like queuing up music and playing it, like
that's helpful.
That's helpful, and then they can announce stuff like they deserve to make money.
And DJs
but at the same time, what a lot of them do, you could probably do with you plug your phone into a speaker.
Yeah, sometimes. But the only thing is like a good DJ, I would assume, would know what songs on a playlist to play at certain times.
Yeah.
And like be able to mesh, like, now we're dancing, now we're chilling, now we're dancing again, now we're chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what most of them are going to bring to the table that you might not. Yeah.
A playlist on shuffle, it's like you can't time how it's going to be.
Well, see, I don't think you want to do that.
Yeah.
I think what you want to do is kind of figure out like what the progression that you're kind of wanting to create, and then you create a playlist and you play it in order. Yeah. I think that's what you want to do.
That's what
but it's a lot more prep up front.
It is a lot of prep up front, and it's hard.
Yeah.
For sure. We were thinking about music. We're like, is that a good song to dance? I don't fucking know. I don't dance. Dalen does not dance.
Yeah.
I will dance at my wedding probably because I'll have to, and that's a thing. But I don't really do that, so I might not. Who knows? I'll be wherever she is, so she's dancing. I'm dancing.
That's right.
Go.
You're not gonna have time to dance much.
Really?
That's usually why they have the like couples first dance and stuff like that. Like, which I don't know if you're planning to do.
Yeah,
but like that's because like without that, well, it's not necessarily because without that, but like without that, you're not really gonna have because a lot of what you're doing at the reception is just talking to everybody that came. And that's kind of all you get to do.
Yeah, which is fine. That's fine by me.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that too much. Like, there's gonna be a very brief period where you could actually dance.
We're thinking about having Big B there and having someone watch over Big B.
Yeah,
the whole time, but make sure he's there in a little bow tie or suit or something.
Oh, that'd be cute.
It'd be fun and it'd be cute and it'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
What else? What else is there to say besides I'm getting married and there's things that you do in preparation? There's things that men have to do too, by the way.
Who? Men?
Yeah, because here's the thing. Turn. Is what I just remember that. Remember when I said turn for no reason?
That,
yeah. Again, saying things before I think about it. So, maybe that's why I do that, because there's long pauses.
That's all right.
All right. That's my door. That's my cue to. It's my cue to shut the fuck up. I know of a lot of like situations where like the bride does basically every inch of the planning and the guy says nothing about it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not doing that this time.
That's good.
Obviously.
That's good.
And that's how it should be. Yeah. Next time I'll don't call me. I'm already getting in trouble.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Man. Good thing she doesn't
talk
listen
about
to
worst,
this.
man.
Ooh, talk about worst, man. What do you want me to talk about worst, man?
That's
for?
me.
What's up, guys?
You're
I'm
like,
worst man.
You want to be my best man? I'm like, no, I'll be your worst man.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to see an FX television show called Worst Man, where a guy is quite the worst person you could possibly think of, and it's a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it's all the entire show takes place in between the time that the guy asks him to be his best man and the wedding happening, and it's just all of the nightmare shit that this guy does.
But I want people won't watch that forever. It'll always end with some comeuppance, or it'll always have some good old comeuppance.
Or it's a mini series and it doesn't.
Or it's just one episode. It's a 30-minute.
He's a dick.
This guy was a dick and he ruined her wedding.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching Worst Man.
Worst Man.
Dr. Death. Dr. Death would be a good. That sounds like a TLC show.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, this 600-pound woman can't manage her funds. I'm Dr. Death. You're fat. What are you eating? Sand, idiot. That's the show.
Jesus Christ, that's accurate.
That's accurate.
It's
I'm
so
not
accurate.
saying that that's what he should do. I'm not saying it would be a good show.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
not
saying,
condoning it. It's
no,
just
I'm saying
that's what
that
the show
sounds
is.
like a show
Yeah.
on DLC.
What were we talking about?
600-pound woman who's eating sand.
It was shit.
I like your Walter White hat up there. It's pretty cool.
You said that you were.
No, I said I was.
You said you were helping. You were going to help. You weren't going to not help with the wedding planning.
Yes, I wasn't gonna not help, and it's been a lot, and I'm happy to do it. As well. And honestly, I haven't done like that much. I just know I've been more present, with helping because it's whatever your partner wants basically. So if your partner is like, I hate everything you say about the wedding, shut the fuck up, get in the corner, don't plan shit.
Yeah.
But you would have. Hey, that's fine. It's whatever your partner wants,
That's true.
And so
It is whatever your partner wants.
whatever makes them, whatever makes it easier. Because especially if you don't care, like if she told me to get in the corner, I got all this. I'd get in the corner. She got all this.
Yeah.
But she's like, I'm struggling. I'll be like, all right, I'll take care of.
Yeah.
Even though those things that I did take, now I'm thinking about it, those things didn't end up happening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's still what. I'm just a. If you overanalyze how I speak, man, it's like I don't think that guy should have a podcast. I think that guy needs to shut up for a few years and learn how to talk to people.
It's been a long time since I thought that we should have a podcast.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true, and that's okay.
Yeah. Hey, but you deal with the hand that God
Feeds you.
feeds to you, and
Deal with this hand.
yeah, and this is the one that we got. So
Yeah, God fed us a podcast, and we were like, "What do we do with that again?" He said, "Do your thing, brother."
and I said, yummy.
He said, because he was eating a bologna and cheese sandwich, and he was really into it. How do you feel about bologna and cheese sandwiches?
I like them. I'll eat them.
Yeah.
Fried bologna is the best.
Fried bologna is very good.
Fried bologna
I can
is the
get
best,
behind
man.
fried bologna.
And but I'm on board. I'll eat bologna anytime.
How do you feel about
anywhere.
Spam?
Spam's better.
Spam's better. Okay,
Fucking
cool.
love Spam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious if there's people out there that are like, I hate Spam, but I like bologna.
That doesn't seem like it would exist.
Right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I feel like there's someone that's like,
Probably.
you Spam, you eat that out of a can? Like, that's what they'd say.
Spam, conceptually, disgusting.
Oh, absolutely. So is bologna.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
it's disgusting. If you,
Yeah.
When you bite into
But I
any
feel
of
like
them, you're like,
between the
what the
two-
fuck is this?
Spam is grosser
Yeah.
with the way you're approaching it.
That's fair.
Because it's canned. Like the bologna, it's the same fake ass, ground up everything.
I hate how with bologna,
You took the outside and you ground it up and put it in a thing, but bologna's packaged like deli meat, and
Hear me-
Spam is in a can.
yeah. I got something.
Okay.
Bologna hurts your teeth.
Ha.
You know why?
Ha.
It doesn't really. But here's the thing. Every time I take a bite of bologna, I go through it so easily. My teeth just...
Oh, your teeth hurt themselves because
Yeah,
you
they
went
hurt-
too
they-
fast.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, you bite into it, it's kind of like you're biting into nothing at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it just... Oh, my God. You
Yeah.
could, like, chop it and you cut it in half.
Yeah.
With your... And I got a fat hand, so, like, it should just, like, bruise the thing. I
Yeah.
don't know if bologna bruises, but...
Yeah. Bologna bruises.
That's the name of the episode.
Hell yeah.
That's a good name. But people are going to go, Bologna bruises? I don't understand.
That doesn't even sound like a show.
That doesn't even sound like bologna.
Yeah.
Whose fault is it that Bologna is pronounced bologna? Whose fault?
Probably the French, right?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I don't know. I imagine it's like Bologna. It looks Italian or something. It looks like it would be an Italian.
Could be.
Right? But I know they're not saying bologna. Or are they? Pepperoni?
Spelled
Rigatoni. P-E-P-P-A-G-N-O-A. Pepperoni. I didn't even do that right. I spelled papagna, not pepperagna. I don't like the way he's looking at me. I don't like that when I turn around. I can see Ricard. Ricard, beam me up, Daddy.
Oh,
He says that in the show, right?
Beam me up, Dad.
favorite Star Trek quote. Go.
Beam me up, Dad.
My favorite one is "We live together." You gotta do the hand with it. We live together.
We're roommates. We're doing the Spock hand, by the way. If you can't see it, we're saying that. Oh my God.
All right, well, it's probably time to close it out.
Rest in peace, Leonard Nimoy. Thank you for your service and action again in space. Can you believe it? He did it all in space the whole time.
All of it was in space.
This guy, he had that poop that wouldn't come off his butt. Where they Klingons?
Yeah. Ouch.
Rest in peace to
We're gonna have to let you go. Talk to you next week. Goodbye.